Morning. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is it Debbie?
No.
Charity, you can't talk to me.
Why is everyone assuming that I have stuff to talk about?
Morning. What do you want? I'm delivering your paper.
I'm the driver.
We thought you'd appreciate the personal touch. So, where is it? I'm sorry? The baby, been dying to see it. She is sleeping. Well, can't you wake her up? I really am very busy, so if you don't mind... Oh, don't be like that. You are actually trespassing.
I told you she'd be like this.
Where's that lad of yours?
Sydney?
He promised me he'd repaired my roof, but there's water still leaking into my bedroom.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you ask a boy to do a man's job, isn't it?
Not when I'm paying him, it doesn't. You tell him I want recompense.
Well, look, do you want me to pop round later? I mean, I'm used to mopping up after Sydney's mess.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary.
Oh, still persona non grata, am I?
I haven't said that.
You don't have to. It's written all over your face. I mean, you listen to the idle chatter, and you've decided I'm still not to be trusted.
I don't allow myself to be swayed by tittle-tattle.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll pop round later then, shall I?
If you insist.
Good.
Quiet in here this morning.
We saw Debbie yesterday, before social services came to take her away.
Oh.
She was so upset.
Well, she wasn't the only one. I never wanted any of this to happen, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. Last thing you want to see is your daughter in distress.
Yeah, well.
Look, there must be some way around this, don't you think? There must be something we can do.
Hiya.
Let's get going.
No, don't be thinking it's you and all.
What does?
Debbie's done another runner. Last night, I just had a phone call from Colin. I don't suppose you've seen her, have you?
Hardly.
Well, she's probably come to us.
Do you think so?
Where else would she go?
Hey, look what's here.
Oh, Sam, how many times have I told you no chickens in the house?
No, not Toby. This.
What is it?
It's a package from Argentina. Must be from my dad.
From Argentina? What's he doing there? He's supposed to be in Chile.
Oh, typical. I bet he's got mixed up in some dodgy deal.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, I bet he has. I mean, that's why we haven't heard from him.
Well, we have now. Aren't you going to open it?
Penny, look. She's not been in the room.
Right, well.
Are you not going?
Well, there's nothing I can do, is there?
Well, there might be. Please. Look, there's a very obvious solution to this problem. You don't want Debbie. We do. We can love her and take care of her. But we won't be allowed to do that if you refuse to have anything to do with her. We'll be her parents, me and Paddy. Oh, just think about what she's going through. With Pat gone, we're all she's got.
I better get moving. She's more likely to be at my place than she is here.
Well, at least say you'll think about it. She shouldn't be with strangers, not when we're here to care for her. Look, all we're asking you to do is help us.
You will let us know, won't you, if you hear anything?
Of course I will. I'm not a monster, Paddy.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Hey, do you reckon this suits me?
It looks lovely, Sam.
Are you going to give us a tune?
No, you can have it, you know. Goes with your hat.
Oh, Ta.
Look, Belle, it's snowing.
Yeah, because it always snows in Buenos Aires.
It's from your daddy.
Daddy!
Yes, love. He's not here yet, but he soon will be.
But don't hold your breath.
What did you get, Lisa?
Body lotion. Mmm.
Oh, it stinks.
It's supposed to.
What does the letter say?
What letter?
Yeah, well, he must have sent one.
Well, I can't see out.
Well, he could have written a note. Let us know how he's doing.
No news is good news.
Well, if you think that, you're stupid. What's he playing at?
She could be anywhere by now. Yes. Bye. They don't know anything.
What do you want to do then?
We'll find her ourselves.
Right. Just hope she wants to be found.
Of course she does. She can't look after herself. She'll be cold and hungry. Have you got the car keys?
Yeah, they're here. They're here. Listen, Emily, I just hope the charity goes along with our little deal.
She asked her.
Yeah, but even if she does, it's not guaranteeing that Debbie will go along with it, is there?
Don't say that.
Shouldn't get her hopes up.
All that matters now is finding her.
Do you realise I'm practically the only person in this village who hasn't seen Zoe's baby?
Well, you're not missing much. I mean, babies. Ugly little blighters.
Did she remind you of anybody in particular?
Her nose was a bit like Bob's.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you did ask.
My Bob would never be unfaithful.
I suppose not. He leaves that sort of thing to you, doesn't he?
I'm trying to have a sensible conversation.
Well, my money's on the pie and liquor. I mean vicar.
Oh, Ashley?
She's got his eyes. Mind, the ears are a bit like Jack Sugden's. Then again, the mouth could be Terry's. I think we're spoilt for choice.
Are you trying to wind me up?
Probably.
You seem to know an awful lot about this baby, considering you've only caught a cursory glance.
Which is a bit more than you've had.
Oh, I'll see her. Don't you worry about that.
I did the best job I could.
That's what I told her.
You know, no matter how much you patch up a roof, the problem's not going to go away. Not unless she's prepared to pay for it.
You know what Edna's like. She thinks 50p for the price of a cup of tea's daylight robbery.
Only charging for materials. I'll pop around later on this evening and see what I can do.
Yeah, well, I'll go if you like.
No, Edna's my problem.
No, you're up to your eyeballs here, mate, aren't you? I'll go, I don't mind. If you go, she'll roast you alive.
Are you sure you don't mind?
What a mate's for, eh? I'll pop round after my lunch.
Hang on.
You can cope for an hour or so, can't you?
We can't afford to miss the deadline on this place.
Squiddly, an hour? It's not too much to ask for show of goodwill, is it?
Well, I'm supposed to be fetching some more timber around this afternoon.
Yeah, well, go on now. I'll hold the fort.
Go on, I'll miss my lunch.
I'm prepared to work through my lunch break if you ask of me.
Yeah, OK. Hey, I hope we haven't taken on too much here.
Bit of bad graft never killed anyone, did it?
See you later.
See ya.
So I'm doing lunch. Is salad all right?
Yeah, I'm looking at your references right now. They're very impressive.
Sorry, would you hold on just a minute?
Hey, come on, Jean, love. You're so good all morning.
Oh, Charity, I think she's hungry.
Charity, would you mind? There's a bottle in the fridge. It just needs warming through.
Well, you want me to feed her?
Yes, I need to take this cool.
Hi, sorry about that. Now, how are you fixed for tomorrow?
There's a pint and a steak pie, please.
Oh, you sure you can afford it?
You what?
We don't do credit in here. Don't look at me like that. I'm only doing my job.
I didn't see you at breakfast this morning.
So?
I wondered if you thought any more about settling your outstanding arrears.
You'll get your money, Alan.
Yes, I appreciate that, but it has been some 2 months now, and so far all I've received is £100. We're not going to let this thing escalate, are we?
You're threatening me?
No, of course not. But I would appreciate it enormously if you could make some sort of meaningful contribution.
Contribution? Fine.
No, we don't want to make a scene here, do we?
Now make your mind up, Alan.
I just need these arrears settled as soon as possible. That is all I'm saying.
You want to get a laugh, mate?
£5.87.
Keep the change.
So Yasley knew Grandad.
No, not exactly.
I can sting him out if you like.
I wouldn't mind if I owned the B&B, but, well, I would mind, of course, but I'm just the manager.
Why suffer all this angst? He's not paying his way. Tell him to sling it up.
But he does assure me it's short term.
Yeah, how long has that been going on for? At this rate, he'll still be paying you off come doomsday.
Yeah, and he's not too broke for booze, is he?
Do you think she will turn up here?
Not if she's got any sense.
Yeah, I suppose you made your feelings pretty clear yesterday.
Meaning?
What?
I'm not ashamed of what I said to Debbie. I had to be honest with her. She needed to know where she stood.
Look, I do understand. I know this is hard for you.
But it's not, Chris. It's simple. She's gone, right? End of story. And nobody is going to make me feel guilty. Nobody.
Is that bottle ready?
I think so, yeah.
Ow! What on earth do you think you're doing?
Feeding your baby?
Oh, you're supposed to be warming it through, not boiling it.
Charity.
I'm doing you a favour.
Well, some favour. Don't you know anything about babies?
Hiya.
Hiya.
Have a good lunch?
What's it to you?
Just making conversation.
Here I am.
Oh,
At your service. Now, you've not changed your mind, have you?
I might have overstated the problem.
No. Definitely loose slates.
I couldn't see any loose slates.
Yeah, well, that's because it takes an expert eye. I mean, no wonder Sydney missed it, eh? I'll go and get me ladder.
I hope you realise that I'm not paying you for this.
Now we mention money, Edna. Call it my good deed of the day.
Charity? Charity! She's around here somewhere.
It's not Charity I've come to see. I heard you were looking for a nanny, and I've got experience.
You?
Yeah, well, I au paired for a family in Houghton the summer after my A-levels, and I brought my references.
Well, actually, but I'm using a professional agency.
Oh.
And I've already arranged for a full day of interviews, sorry.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Here, do you want me to hold her while you wipe it?
No, it's okay.
I don't mind.
Okay, but be careful with her.
Okay.
Listen, I tell you what. Seeing as you're here, there's no harm in giving you an interview.
Thanks.
What are you doing with those slates?
I told you your tile's broken, didn't I?
Well, I hope that ladder's not denting my guttering.
Edna, I'm doing you a favour here.
Do you want to buy some eggs, Mrs. Birch?
How much?
A pound for half a dozen.
I'll give you 70 pence.
OK.
Wait there.
How about you, Mac?
No, I'll get me breakfast cooked for me.
Have either of you two seen Debbie?
No, is she all right?
No, I don't think she is.
Nobody in the pub seen her.
Well, she has to be somewhere. Have you tried the cricket pavilion?
Yeah, I tried everywhere. Well, maybe she's hiding.
Well, we have to find her.
She might be up at ours. Do you want me to go and have a look?
Yeah, please, Sam.
Right.
I'll go back to the house, see if she's there.
Okay.
Where's that silly boy disappeared to?
He's looking for lost souls.
Pardon?
Anyway, I've finished here.
Tootsie! Tootsie!
Damn!
Oh, are you all right?
I think so.
You've hurt yourself.
No, it's just a slight sprain. Anyway, your roof's fixed. I was just checking everything was okay.
You're going to get that looked at, aren't you?
No, I've got to get back to work this afternoon.
You can't work in that condition. Look, come inside and I'll see what I can do. Come on, come on. Oh, you bad girl.
Right, and how would you heat the milk? I'd put the bottle in a jug of hot water to warm it through.
Or we could always heat it in the microwave.
Yeah, but if I did that, there's a danger of hot spots, which could cause burning.
And how would you test that the milk was ready?
I'd sprinkle a few drops on my wrist, and the milk should be body temperature. It shouldn't feel hot or cold.
Right.
Good. Oh, and any of the milk that the baby doesn't drink should be discarded after 2 hours to avert the danger of contamination. What?
Oh, no, you've obviously been reading the right books.
Have I?
Okay. Well, thank you for dropping by. I'll be in touch.
Is that it?
Yes. As I've already told you, I've arranged interviews for tomorrow, so I can't make any promises.
But you've hardly asked me a thing.
Well, you've told me everything I need to know.
No being the operative word.
Sorry?
You're not going to give me the job, are you?
No, I'm afraid I'm not.
Look, I know we had our ups and downs when I lived here, but it'll be different when you're my boss.
No, that's not the reason.
I bet it is.
No, I need someone with more experience, and a couple of months, 3 years ago is hardly good enough.
Well, it's more experience than you've got. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be rude.
No, you're right. I'm a complete novice. Hence my need for someone who isn't. No, I'm sorry, but I appreciate you coming by.
No, you don't.
Yeah, well, Edna reckons I might need to go to casualty.
Casualty?
I mean, it's nothing serious, mind, you know, just to be safe, like.
Well, how long are you going to be out for? I mean, we've got to finish this war by today.
Yeah, thanks for the sympathy, mate.
Sorry. Do you want me to drive you to the hospital?
No. No, it'll be all right. I'm sorted. Look, yeah, I'll see you later, all right?
Yeah, all right. See you.
Oh, you know, you really should go to the hospital.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Well, you're obviously in some pain.
Yeah, well, I'll survive.
She's very young. She gets excitable.
Yeah, well, these things happen, don't they? I mean, your roof's fixed. I mean, that's the important thing, isn't it?
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, these beans are stone cold. Well, I don't think Chris married you for your cooking.
Heaven forbid.
Can't seem to get anything right today, can I? Look, I think I overreacted at lunchtime about the milk.
Oh, it don't matter.
Yes, it does. I should never have asked you. It was my mistake.
You're right.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't like having Jean around, do you?
Of course she does.
No, I understand. It wasn't long ago I felt the same.
No, it's just this Debbie thing. Paddy and Emily seem to think I'm Cruella de Vil.
Is that what they've said?
Oh, God, no. They're all caring and sharing. It's just the way Emily keeps looking at me, you know, with those beseeching eyes. Reckons she understands stuff and she doesn't. She has no idea what it was like for me when I had Debbie. I mean, I had nobody around to help me, did I? Even my own family had me down as a gormless slapper. I mean, what kind of mother would I have been? I did that girl a big favour giving her away. I mean, why should I feel guilty, eh?
You shouldn't.
Nobody's judging you.
You don't want to be a childminder.
I do. I love babies.
Do you?
Oh, careful, Chloe. I've seen that look before. What look? He's wondering whether you two have been using enough protection.
This is a private conversation.
What, in a pub? Ain't you wanted? It'll be like that then.
You know, I'm sure someone will turn up soon.
When? I've been unemployed for 3 weeks.
You can work at the garage with me.
In your dream?
Straight up. You wouldn't need to get your hands dirty. You could log the cars as they come in and keep up to date with the paperwork. Hey, you got to earn your rent somehow, love.
I'd rather sell my body than work in your garage.
Now that is another possibility. Hey, Sydney will help.
Hey, what's going on?
Chloe, she wants a job. I'm failing that, a baby.
What?
Ignore him.
You're knackered.
Yeah, been on my own all afternoon.
Where's Mac?
A&E.
Where?
Well, he fell off some ladders round at Edna's.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I saw him this afternoon. He didn't look in any state to be climbing ladders.
What are you saying?
Well, he's no stranger to a pint of best, is he?
Hey, come on, mate. What's he ever done to you?
Nothing, thankfully.
Hey, up.
Evening, Sid.
I thought you were going to casualty.
Yeah, I was, yeah. It's just a sprain, like, you know. I mean, I tried to get a bed for the night, but the nurse wouldn't have it.
And are you going to be all right for tomorrow?
Of course I am. Sorry about this stuff, mate.
No. These things happen, don't they? Drop pipe.
No, I'll get it. 2 pints, please, love.
I'm not your love.
Hey, there's a blessing, eh? You joining us, Scott?
No, thanks.
Hey, you want to watch it, Sydney? I think hanging around with me is social suicide.
Nah, they just want to be on their own, don't they?
Yeah. Hey, they're a nasty shock, aren't they?
How'd she get on at Zoe's?
How does she know about that?
This really isn't the time.
Messed up, did you?
No, she didn't get a proper interview, did
Oh,
you?
that's a pity. I was relying on her getting that job.
I am here, you know.
So what was she like?
As supercilious as ever.
Oh, not Zoe, the baby. What did she look like?
Does it matter?
Well, of course it matters if we're going to work out who the father is.
Mum, can we just leave it, please?
Aren't you curious?
No, not in the slightest. Look, come on, do you fancy a ruby?
Cheer you up.
Did you pay him?
Come on then.
Oi!
So, what did you find out?
Nothing.
Oh dear. You're not having the best of days, are you, girl?
Nothing.
Where did you look?
Everywhere. Connelton, Robblesfield, all along the Autumn Road.
Where is she?
Hear from Sam?
I've not seen her, and I phoned Charity.
So did I.
It's dark now. Where's she gonna sleep tonight?
She'll turn up.
When? She should have been here by now.
She will. Where else is she gonna go?
I've made you a drink.
Right, yeah, I'll come through in a bit.
Made yourself very busy today. Cooking, washing up. A whole new side to your character.
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
I don't assume to know you at all. Oh, please, leave that. You need a gin and tonic.
Why did Pat have to die, Chris? I mean, that wasn't part of the deal, was it? Everything was perfect. I had my life, Debbie had hers. We could have carried on in our own parallel universes, blissfully unaware of one another. That was the way it was supposed to be. You know, they still haven't found her social services. I gave them a call.
Why did you do that?
Because if anything bad's happened to her, it'll be me who gets it in the neck. I mean, she's not even my daughter, not real daughter, not in any meaningful sense of the word. You know why she's doing this, don't you? To make me look bad? She said she'd do a run if I didn't give her what she wanted. I mean, I knew I was a brat at that age, but I can't even hold a candle to her.
They'll track her down.
Well, no skin off my nose if they do. Find her dead in a ditch for all I care.
You don't mean that.
I'm not letting her get to me, Chris.
Look, come here. Look, I wouldn't mind, you know, if you decided you wanted Debbie around.
I don't.
I know, but if you do, we'd make that work.
Oh, what, you playing daddy to a teenage delinquent? Can see that happening.
Well, I've coped with you, haven't I? Look, as long as we pull together, we're equal to anything life throws at us.
I don't know why we're talking about this. I've told Debbie where she stands. Now, Chris, maybe that makes me a bad person, but how can I change the way I feel? I can't, can I?